signore, allunga forse.
I'm in the Haram of Imam Rida alayhi salam, the 8th Imam of 12 Shi'i Muslims. Very busy tonight. I came at night because I'm hoping it will be less busy in the daytime and not so hot. It's still really, really busy. In fact, this is meant to be one of the busiest places on earth in terms of visitors. You can see the moon up there. We're in the month of Dhul-Qa'dah. And you can tell which is the entrance to his dhari by the gold tiles. This is the entrance. This is a close-up of the entrance. This is on the Milada, the birth date of Imam al-Rida, peace be upon him. As you can see, so many people are coming in, wanting to be close. Impossible to get in even close because, as you can see, it's just so many women waiting to get in. Just have to do 2 rak'ats. Part of the Haram is the indicator of where Imam Rida alayhi salam is buried. It's now 11 o'clock at night. And there's something about the act of greeting the Imam which could be also said to be an act of contemplation. We do 2 units of prayer, 2 rak'at, and then you can pick up a book from here, as this little boy is doing, and this contains du'as and also the ziyarat, the official greetings of the Imam. And this is what it looks like on the page. And part of reading the ziyarah is also to acknowledge that the Imam is the inheritor of the previous prophets. He's the inheritor of the Prophet's knowledge, and also, you know, a descendant of this monotheistic line. So we greet him by saying, Assalamu alayka ya waliullah. Greetings to you, O friend of God. Assalamu alayka ya hujjatullah. Peace be upon you. Assalamu alayka ya waliullah. Peace be upon you, O friend of God. Assalamu alayka ya hujjatullah. Peace be upon you, O proof of God. Assalamu alayka ya nurullah. Fi dhulumat al-ard. So peace be upon you, O light of God in the darkness of the earth. Assalamu alayka ya amududdin. Peace be upon you, pillar of the religion. Assalamu alayka ya waritha Adam sifatullah. So then the next part of the ziyarah works through the names of some of the previous prophets, the main, most important prophets. So we have here Adam. So Imam Rida alayhi salam is addressed as Warith Adam. He's the inheritor of Adam, who is seen as the first prophet of the cycle of humanity. Warith Noah, he's the inheritor of Prophet Noah. Warith Ibrahim, he's the inheritor of Prophet Ibrahim. Warith Ismail, the Prophet Ishmael. Nabih Allah, who was meant to be, about whom in Islam it is said that Prophet Ibrahim was instructed to sacrifice him in a vision, but that was in a sense a test of Prophet Abraham's acceptance of the command, acceptance of the divine command. So in Judaism it is said that it was Isaac that Prophet Abraham was commanded to sacrifice. In the Islamic tradition it is Ishmael, and it is said that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is of the line of Ishmael or Ismail. And then Imam Rida alayhi salam is called Waritha Musa. So again, he's the inheritor of Prophet Moses. Waritha Isa Ruhullah, he's the inheritor of Jesus, the Spirit of Allah. And then he is Waritha Muhammad and Rasulullah, he's the inheritor of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his holy progeny. And then in part of the ziyarah there's also a statement which is the statement that أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة. So I witness that you established the prayer. وأتيت الزكاة, you paid zakah. وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر. So you commanded to what is good and you prohibited what is disliked. وَعَبَدْتَ اللَّهَ حَتَّى أَتَاكَ الْيَقِينَ, and you worshipped Allah until you attained certainty. Sometimes yaqeen or certainty is interpreted as death, so you worshipped Allah until you died, but yaqeen also is a state of certainty, it's a spiritual station. And it is said in the sources that this statement that is made was also part of the ritual of initiation of the Shia when they are witnessing the imamate of the Imam and acknowledging that the Imam is the Imam. So this statement was part of the initiation of the Shia. And then it ends with Assalamu alayka ya Abul Hassan. So peace be upon you, O the father of Hassan. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Mercy of Allah and His blessings be upon you. So this is a little bit about the ziyarah, and the ziyarat to the other imams are very similar. Again, of course, there is this centering of our own selves when we focus on carrying out the ziyarah. The act of greeting is a spiritual act in itself. This is just leaving the haram. Always around the haram, you also get shops that sell prayer beads, perfume, prayer mats, chadors, ice cream, saffron.
Aceh.